Good morning. Today we're going to be looking at solving equations with two sets of brackets. Okay, so we've got obviously a set here and a set here. So we're going to start off by just multiplying out both sets of brackets. So 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 6 gives us plus 18. Plus 2 times x gives us plus 2x. And plus 2 times 4 gives us plus 8. And that equals 40. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to collect the x's. So that's 3x plus 2x gives me 5x. And then I'm going to collect just the numbers. 18 plus 8, that's going to give me 26. And that equals 40. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure all the x's are on one side of the equal sign and all the numbers on the other. So I'm going to take this plus 26. I'm going to swap side, swap sign, and make it minus. So 5x equals 40 minus 26, which means that 5x equals 14. Okay, now 14 doesn't divide perfectly by 5, and you're happy enough just to leave it as 14 over 5. You can leave it as a fraction, that's perfectly fine. Okay. Next one, I'm going to do it exactly the same way. So 5 times 3x gives me 15x. 5 times 2 gives me 10. 4 times 2 gives me 8x, and it's because it's positive, it's plus. And 4 times minus 6 gives me minus 24, and that equals 50. So again, I'm going to collect the x's first of all. 15 plus 8 gives me 23. Let's try that again. 23x. 10 take away 24 gives me minus 14. That's from these. And that equals 50. So I'm going to take my minus 14, I'm going to swap side and swap sign, which means that 23x equals 50 plus 14. So 23x equals 64. Now again, 64 doesn't divide into 23 evenly, so we'll just say that x equals 64 over 23. Okay. Moving on to the next one. Now, first thing I want you to have a look at is the fact this is minus. This is where most pupils tend to start making mistakes, okay? And you'll see it in a wee second when we start the question. So, 7 times x is 7x. 7 times 1 is plus 7. Minus 2 times 2x is minus 4x. And it's this next one where most people tend to make the mistake if they're going to make one in this question. What we need to realise is the fact that this here is still minus 2, okay? So it's minus 2 multiplied by plus 6, which gives us minus 12, okay? So this sign is changing this plus 6 to minus. So now we'll collect our like terms. 7 take away 4x gives us 3x. Sorry, I forgot to say equals 23. Plus 7 take away 12 gives me minus 5. And that equals 23. Then we're going again, or minus 5, we're going to swap side and we're going to swap sign. So 3x equals 23 plus 5, because the minus becomes a plus. Which means 3x equals 28. Now 28 again doesn't divide evenly by 3, so we can just say x equals 28 over 3. Alright. And last example. Again, we've got a minus here, so we need to be careful. 4 times 3 is 12x. 4 times 4 gives me plus 16. Minus 6 times x gives me minus 6x. And minus 6 multiplied by minus 3 gives me plus 18. And again, that equals 22. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to collect the x's. So 12x take away 6x That gives me 6x. 16 plus 18 equals 34. And that equals 22. We're going to swap side, swap sign. So plus 34 is going to come over here and it's going to become minus 34. So 6x equals 22 minus 34. And 22 minus 34 is minus 12. Okay, now 12 does divide evenly by 6. So that means minus 12 also divides evenly by 6. Minus 12 divided by 6 is just minus 2. And that's our final answer. Okay guys, that is the video for today. Any questions, please just leave myself or Miss Hughes a wee message. Thanks now. Have a nice day.